dun, dun, dun. I mean, we're kind of the first time. It's the first time we're live on TikTok on Magic, so we'll see how it goes. Gabe MTG. Ooh, this hand could go really good or really bad. I actually think it's a mulligan, though. It could have been a good hand. This actually was a lot better hand. It's a little bit better for sure, for sure. It still sucks that if they actually answer this elf, though. We'll keep that, though. And get rid of the Reclamation Sage and pray we don't need that. What's up, Adam? How you doing, buddy? Well, I'm still gonna play Elden Ring. This is just until then. We are still gonna play Elden Ring. We're still gonna play Elden Ring tonight. It's just not time for my normal stream. What are you up to? You playing some Elden Ring? Oh, no. What are you playing? This guy's got some Narsets in his deck. That's the only reason for him to have spell callers. Your PlayStation account got hacked. That's crazy. Hey, listen, I'm just telling you, that means you should play, you should go to Xbox. You should totally switch back to Xbox. Elves! Yo, look at this guy's bear over here. Can you see it on the right? This guy's got a sweet bear.
Is this the deck you talked about?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of cards on MTG Arena, so I only have like a couple of janky decks or decks that are kind of mostly put. A couple of decks that are mostly put together. They got the core, but they don't have like everything. You can spend money, or you can just play a lot. Like, you just play. You've got daily lurking. Thank you. I'm just gonna pass. I mean, you can just play a lot, and you get like in-game currency. Yeah. That's about it. Or you can you can spend money, just straight up raw cash. Wow, that's a big miss. One, two, three, four, five, six. X equals 3. Alright, that's a much better turn.
Trust me, you'll thank
Hopefully he doesn't have... I don't think he can have really much of anything. We're looking pretty solid. Oh, so sorry. I'm not explaining a lot that's going on because I'm just kind of talking with you guys, and I know that most of you guys aren't actually, like, Magic players. Most of you that are, Yeah, this is a real person. His name is Gabe MTG. That's his username. Do we have 10 right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He blocks. If he blocks. If he blocks. No, I can't. You can only say hello and nice and thinking and oops and good game. Like, you can't actually type to him. I'm just want to see what this guy's got, because if we just like swing out with the squad right now, we go like all attacks toward. Wait, did I just attack with one dude? No! What happened? Oh, that sucked. No, we pushed the wrong button. Well, he might actually win that because of that. Because I think if we swing out with everybody, that sucked. That was really bad. I mean, we still have an we still have a play we can make. Wait. Maybe if he tries to counter this, we still win. We still win. Okay, we got this. If he tries to counter this, we still win. Okay, cool. He countered it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll still win. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. That's exactly who it is. Same with my t-shirt. See? Bang! Jace is my favorite. He's my main man. We still win. Okay, we made a big mistake, big misclick, but my fault. You know what it's called? It's all good. It's all good. We're about to hit plat. Oh wait. We just hit plat. I've never played ranked before, and yesterday the last time we played was the first time we'd ever played ranked, and we got to gold in like a couple hours. We were just kind of cruising. We were just kind of crushing. But we hit the plat. So anyway, we just won. You like, yeah, no, you're a goblins player. That's what's up. So as you can see, if you win, you get gold, right? I mean, I think if you lose, you still get gold. But you also got like down here at the bottom, you've got these. Like if I cast 20 blue or white spells, I could get 500 gold. 20 blue or red spells, I could get 500 gold. So obviously, if I just made like a mono blue deck, played it a couple times, even if I lost, I got these gold. If I kill one more creature of theirs, I can get 500 gold. And then you can get 100 gold after you play a bunch of matches and you know stuff like that. And then right at the tippity top, which is right here, you can see my gold count, which takes 1,000 to buy a pack. We've got 1,200, so you can go over here and waiting. It's not actually that long of a wait time. Wonder why it's froze. Oh wait, they made some goblin planeswalkers. How new are those? Well, I just meant Chandra's red and you like goblins. I mean, they might. They have Duretti, actually. Duretti is a goblin's planeswalker. He's still many years old, though. He's many years old. Ooh, he's old. You know what? Math is, English is hard. Math is hard, too. But yeah, Duretti's a goblin.
I do, but I googled some and I saw Duretti.
Yeah, Duretti. And there's also a black-red version. Actually, I think that's also still Duretti. He's just multicolored. See, we got avatars. These are the avatars we got pictures of. I could choose. We got Chandra right here. If I wanted to switch to Chandra. This is Sarkon. The old lady. Jaya. She's like a red-blue planeswalker. And we got the new guy, which is a weasel, technically, I believe. We get the mouse. These are also, I'm showing you the red ones. I think that's really it. And this is the dragon guy. He's black and red. Another version of Sarkon. You can always be a frog. A lizard. Hippo. If you haven't noticed, the recent ones have a lot of animals. Because we went to a place where animals were magicians, which was pretty cool, actually. It was called Bloomborough. The hippo wall. Hey, the hippo, he looks fierce. I actually don't know even what card or what hippo, I don't know where the hippo came from. I don't know why there's a hippo. I wonder what hippo there is. Oh, this is kind of a slow hand, actually. It's really not that great, but maybe Collected Company can kind of save us. It's not bad, though. I like the turn 1, turn 2 elves. It could be really bad, though. They have their own green elf. It's a little bit better, actually. That's a good follow-up. Green-white's a little scary. There's a lot of cool white cards. Ooh, Valkyries. Ooh, little angels action. What's up, Brian? We're not gonna be actually streaming like all night. So, like, if y'all don't hit the like button a lot, that's okay. Like, it's not. We're not gonna be streaming all night on this. We'll go to Elden Ring after a minute. Well, after. Always heal. And actually, their deck is actually based on healing, actually. So it's funny you say that. So their creature that the deck's kind of based around is this one. It says, when an angel or cleric you control enters, you gain life equal to that toughness, which this toughness is 4. And as long as you have 7 more life than your starting life total, creatures you get have +2/+2. Heck yeah, buddy. So our goal right now is actually very simple. We're just going to go extremely wide. Extremely wide. And we're just going to let them... No attacks. We're just going to let them go a little crazy. And then we're going to end up playing this Collected Company, hoping to hit a very specific creature. And then we're going to turn around and one-shot him. Ooh, okay, Brian. That one's tough. Oh, he has his own Collected Company. Little scary. Who's this guy? Other angels you control enter with a 1/1 counter on it for each angel you already control. Alright, pretty cool. Could have went worse. Oh, there's the card we were wanting to get. Do we still win a Collected Company or not is a question that I have. I still want a Collected Company, but this card is one we would want. So, like, I just want to slam it. If they remove this card... Yeah, it's really weird, but if they remove this card, we have a bad... We're like, not in a great spot. But if they don't remove this card... we basically win next turn, which is pretty cool. A little bit of a slower start for us normally, but... Is the white green to heal and overpower? Green usually has beefy monsters. The green in this deck is to ramp with these little elves that tap for green mana, and then they have this card, which lets them look at the top 6 cards and pick 2 creatures and put on the battlefield. We also have it in our deck, right here. You look at the top 6 cards and put 2 creatures at instant speed onto the battlefield. And so usually they can get like 2 angels, and their angels usually gain life on top of each other, or when they enter they do things. So the green is just to help them be a little bit faster to the board instead of just playing 1 or 2 slow playing, you know what I mean? Real slow. Like, instead of just playing 1 card at a time, they're playing like multiple cards at a time. So they're gaining a lot of life. They're up to 25. Green is great for ramping, in my opinion. Yes, yes. Alright, so here is where we basically can win if done correctly. Let's find out how correct. Let's see how this goes. We could win here. We could also not win here. He's gonna have to block a lot, and I mean a lot. Okay, he scooped. Dang it! I wanted to show you how we were gonna win. We didn't even get to see. Dang it. So, I can show you the battlefield, and I'll explain it. Just kidding, I can't show you the battlefield. I clicked off of it. Anyway, we were gonna put 2 new dudes on the battlefield that were gonna give our guys +1/+1, and then we were gonna activate this dude's ability that gave everybody +2/+2 and Death Touch. And we had a lot of bodies on the battlefield, and we were just gonna swing all in. That was basically it. It was just, it was over. We were gonna beat him, but he conceded. He conceded. He got a little scared when we...
Getting a pepper for this. Love this.
Getting a pepper for this. Love this man. Getting a pepper for this? What is that? What do you mean? Like you're getting a like a red pepper, like a green pepper, yellow pepper? What does that even mean? Oh, Dr. Pepper. Sorry. I'm like, what color pepper?
Sit and relax and watch something.
Hey man, I've done this, we've done this twice now on Twitch, and I don't want to be live on this account. But the other account that I made, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know, it doesn't think that I've verified my age, or, like, I don't know, man. I can't quite figure it out. I've sent like 3 tickets in. I don't know how detailed I should be explaining what's going on as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how...
Since I absorbed MTG stuff.
I don't know how much detailed I should be putting into explaining the cards they're using or the cards I'm using. Like, I don't know, because it's just you and Lady right now chilling. Maybe Adam and, you know, Arissa said she was lurking, but, what is this? Whenever one or more creatures you control die, create a food token. Pretend I'm new. Okay, I'll try my best. Why is the card green? Well, there's 5 colors in Magic, as you can see right here. Green, red, black, nope, other hand, green, red, black, blue, and white. Hell yeah. They all have, like, their niche thing that they do. Granted, they can all, like, kind of splash into each other as well. But, oh my goodness, you're funny, man. I don't want to play this because he'll kill it, and I don't want to play this because, well, I actually don't mind if he kills this, but I don't want him to kill this. I'm going to play this. My whole goal of this deck is to kind of like play a whole bunch of little bitty elves, and there's 2 cards really that the deck is based like you're building up toward. This is one of them, Shaman of the Pact. It says that when it enters, it deals damage to the opponent equal to the number of elves you control. So usually you can have, you know, 8, 9, 10 plus elves, which is, it can kind of get a little out of hand. And then, hold on. So he's trying to sacrifice. Hold on. He's trying to kill this guy. I'm gonna tap green. Tap my dude. Tap this dude. Cycle this. Get rid of that. Okay. We're just trying to get as many elves as we control. This guy right here is one of the most important ones, because he gives all my other elves +1/+1, which we usually win a lot of elves, and he taps for green equal to the number of elves that I control. I would play him right now because he's super important to the deck, but instead I'm going to hold up this card called Collected Company. Collected Company lets me look at the top 6 cards, put 2 of them that are creatures onto the battlefield straight, and it's an instant speed, so I don't have to do it on my turn, I can do it on their turn. And really, you want to hit more cards like this one that give your creatures +1, or that that tap for more mana and stuff like that, so you can just play more cards and play more creatures and just go as wide as you can. Yeah, Sushi. Yeah. Oh, what's up? You said if you had to pick a dual deck, what colors do you think have the best synergy? Oh, blue, red, I would say have a ton of synergy typically. Sometimes that makes the decks a little bit harder because of how much synergy there really is. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have a lot of moving pieces in blue-red.
Yes, blue-red.
Blue-red has a lot of synergies. Now, it also depends on the type of decks. Like, there's green-whites that are, like, token-based, and they also have a lot of synergy. That's like when you make a token, do this, and you get double tokens, but if you have this card, you know what I mean? And so, goblins and whatever, lol. Yeah, you love your goblins. I know you do. We need a very, very, very specific card. We need a very specific card. It's called Cord. We did not get it. That's okay, though. This is a little scary. He's got this card called Yigra, and it's kind of like a combo deck. Basically, his Yigra turns all... He's a giant cat, as you can see, and he turns all other creatures into food. Food, basically are artifacts that can be sacrificed for 2 mana. And, and if you sacrifice it, you gain 3 life. But he also has an ability that says whenever a food is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, he gets 2 counters. So his goal is to basically make this thing super huge. But he's already at 8 health. Now he's got food, so he can sacrifice his own food to make 3 life, to gain 3 life. Which he's gonna do just fine. But it's a little scary. Because now he's got this right here. This is kind of like his combo right here. It says when this card enters, he gains a life and I lose a life. Then he can sacrifice a food and return it to the battlefield. So basically, the cat is food. Everything's food, you know what I mean? So he can just sit here and just do this as many times as he's got mana. It's a keyword, yeah. Trample is a thing. We don't have too much of it right now. There's a card that there's 2 cards that if we draw, we basically win this game. But we need to draw one of those 2 cards pretty much right now because he's getting a little out of hand. His creature right now is a 16/16. It's going a little crazy. We have 2 cards that will win the game basically on the spot if we draw it. Mayhem Devil says that whenever he sacrifices a permanent, it deals 1 damage to us. I think he's got his combo. He's a combo deck. That was a cool deck, though. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We don't. It doesn't usually end like that. Usually, we win by like turn 4, which is pretty cool. That's pretty fast.
You tried.
You tried. Hey, we can usually win by turn 4, though. I've got a lot of clips, and I've tried to post them on that other account, and like none of it won't let me post any videos on that account, and then it says no access to the live. But you know what's really weird? It will let me go live on my phone on that account. And I'm like, so I tested it. This looks good. This needs something, like this gives me a lot of mana, but I need something to put that mana into. It gives me a lot of mana though. But it will let me go live on my phone. I went live for like 15 seconds, but obviously I didn't want to go live on my phone, you know? Bro, look at his little mole. His mole, like look at his little mole right here. Yeah, I've sent in like help me request type of things. And everything. Well, and we win that fast. Well, sometimes your deck just vomits out your hand with a bunch of elves, and you can win on turn 3, or sometimes you don't. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it just comes together. A lot of times it really does come together. Did you like my, I blinked and it was over. Sometimes it can work like that. See, this card right here is pretty cool. It gives your other elves +1/+1, and whenever you cast an elf, you can pay a green mana, and if you do, you can draw a card. And usually you've got cards like this one that says add a green for each creature. So like what you can do is you can get a bunch of creatures, and as long as you keep top decking creatures, you can keep playing more and more creatures. He's obviously playing some version of control, which is blue and black right now. He looked at our hand and he made us discard a card, which he made us do that one. What's he doing? What's this one? What's this one? When this enchantment enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Unfortunate for us. So he's just kind of controlling the board at the moment. He's making sure that like all of our creatures just keep staying dead, which is a great way to beat elves. Just keep, because elves are stronger in pairs. And well, if we don't have any elves, because he keeps just like he's destroyed 3 elves at this point, and which was our whole hand at the beginning, to be fair. So we're in a little bit of a bad situation, if I'm going to be honest with you. We're not looking great. I mean, we've played 3 elves. He's destroyed 3 elves. It's just part of what control people do. They just kind of control the turn. I'm going to keep passing. Collected Company is an amazing start. If he ever taps out, or taps these lands for mana, I'll just turn around and play Collected Company. Usually this will put 2 creatures, if not 3 or 4 creatures on the battlefield. So, like right now, he's tapping his mana. I'm going to go ahead and play Collected Company since it's tapped. And what do we want to get? We definitely want to get War Master. We definitely want to get Leaf Crown Visionary. These 2 creatures. That'll put 3 creatures on the battlefield. Now, these are 3 really scary creatures. So he's going to have to answer them at some point. He's going to have to answer... Probably War Master is the one that I would say he has to answer the most. Because this one says whenever I play an elf, I get another 1/1. So he did destroy. Once again, he's destroying it as we speak. I'm going to go ahead and cast this card called Chord of Calling. It lets me tap my dude for mana, and it lets me search my deck for 1 card. I'm going to go ahead and just get an elf that taps for mana. This will put another elf on the battlefield, so I've still got a bunch of elves. This won't do a lot of damage to him, but it will do damage equal to the number of elves I control, which after it resolves will be 5. And it lets me draw another card. This will let me, whenever I play an elf, I get to pay a green and draw a card. So I'm just going to keep doing this as many times as I can. And we'll attack with what we got. We're not looking great. If he has like a board clear of any kind, we're really not in a great situation. But he's used a lot. He's used a lot of... Oh, he's dead. He tapped out. We go next, and we all attack his face, and that's it. Okay. Okay, if he would have cleared the board there, we would have lost, probably. We would have had a really hard time getting gassed back up. But we got there, we got there. We got there. So we've got 2,000 gold. We can go to the store. We could get 2 packs. I could pop those 2 packs. The thing that I hate about, the biggest thing that I hate about Arena, which is this, right? Yes, buy things. So you can choose your set that you want, and I probably should consider what I'm trying to actually open, just in case you open it, because, so like, what am I wanting, I guess is really the question. I think it's this is what we're wanting. And then so I could buy a pack for gold and then another pack for gold. And then we can go and open these set packs. We like opening packs. So as you open packs, you can see right here, if I just, you can see these like little like indicators around the circle. As you open more and more packs, you will get these things called wild cards, which will let you just go and craft the card you want to make. You can also open these in, no. This isn't my normal stream time. I just, I'm streaming it right now. and just because I'm playing it, and figured why not stream, and then we'll stream some Elden Ring as we promised tonight.
Wrong. I was going to find a cliff if it was.
Okay, buddy, that's unnecessary. I like the game of Magic, and I'm putting myself out here playing some Magic. So you can craft. Oh, did I get that in time? I don't actually know. You can craft the cards you want to make. So yeah. So my wild cards, I've got 108 common, 108. No, that's. I have. Oh yeah, I do. That's it. I have 108 common, 108 uncommon, 4 rare, and 10 mythic. So if I go over here to decks, and I like want to make a new deck, if I wanted to make, say, goblins or whatever, right? I could type in goblin, change the format to the format that I prefer, and these are all the goblins that are in this format. And if I wanted to craft something that I don't have, right? So like these dark ones, these are ones I don't have. Let's just filter it to red for the time being. So these dark ones are the ones I don't have. And so like one goblin that's pretty solid is this one, but it's a rare, right? So it would take, if I wanted to craft 4 of them, it would take all 4 of my rare wild cards. Now I've still got 108 common and uncommon, but
Just never getting into the game, but still love Pokemon Go lore.
yeah, it's a completely different kind of game. I mean, you gotta, you know what I mean? It takes brains, and I get that. I get that. It's hard, you know? Not everybody's got the brains for it. It does. I'm kidding.
We lack brains.
Yeah, most people do, man. Most people look at it and be like, my brain hurts just trying to watch you play this. And I'm like, I get that. I understand, and I'm sorry, you know?
Removing TG.
Okay. This is a really great hand if they don't kill this card. If they kill my turn 1 mana dork, little elf that taps for mana, if they kill that, which they might with a blue-black land like that, if they do, this hand is not as good. If they don't, this hand's... Okay, they did. So our hand's going to be a lot slower. A lot slower. Unless we draw another one off the top, and then that's fine. Oh, he's looking at our hand. So he's doing the kind of the same thing that the guy that we just beat. He killed our turn 1 elf. He's looking at our hand. He's probably, if I was him, I'd probably take Collected Company right here. He did. He did take Collected Company. It's kind of like one of the namesakes of the decks. Oh, we drew another Collected Company. Get wrecked, kid. We can't play it for a couple of turns. So we'll play the elf that we can play, right? And he knew about this elf, so he probably has removal for the elf, which is very bad for us. That is removal for the elf.
Enough with the mysteries.
That's a really underrated and unused planeswalker. That's really good for him.
Sorry, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, so basically when we get against these like blue-black or blue-white decks, basically if they can control the early game of these elves and don't let them just go crazy, then we essentially just kind of collapse and lose. So he's kind of given us a moment here to... Okay, so he's tapped out, which is my best opportunity. Unless he has a board clear. Like, if he has a board clear after I do what I'm about to do, we're in trouble. Like, we're kind of screwed. I'm not going to lie. But that's kind of how this deck is kind of just focused on anyway, is just to make as many dudes as possible. He's kind of controlling it anyway, just by killing off our little dudes.
I'm not finished with you yet.
What's this? Face down creatures you control have 4 mana, turn face up. If you can't exile, then you may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. Whenever an assassin you control does combat damage to a player, cloak the top card of your library. Okay, pass. What? If I play this and ever see our load on the screen, I'll just leave. Oh, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I would leave. I wouldn't leave until after, like... No, I wouldn't leave. No, I just wouldn't leave. And here's why. My deck may immediately just, like, lose. But we also could really just turn around and win very quickly. You can challenge me as an individual. Like, you can. Like, you can go just straight up target me. And just go, hey, I want to go fight that guy. You know what I mean? So, oh, dude. This was a good turn for us. We have a lot of dudes now. We have enough dudes right over here. I'm just going to pass. No attacks. So, we can turn around and win next turn, depending if he kills this creature. If he kills this creature right here, we probably can't win. We won't win immediately. But
I'm calling the shot.
we have a really high chance. No, like, our chances of winning next turn are so high, it's crazy. Like, our chances of winning next turn are so high, it's crazy. Like, he's out of mana. If he doesn't leave his creatures back to block, we win next turn. And it's not even going to be close. Like, he could leave his creatures back to block. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, we're about to run over him.
Your secrets will be mine.
So what we can do is we get to search our deck for any card, or any creature card, and put it straight onto the battlefield. We're immediately going to get this guy, who taps for green for each elf we control. We control 9 elves. Now, this guy has an ability that says, pay 7 mana, and give everybody on my battlefield +2/+2. Now, I could actually go and get more dudes, and it's not a bad idea. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to tap him, give everybody +2/+2, and death touch, technically speaking. And I'm just going to go ahead and move to somewhat of a combat. Oh, never mind, I don't have to. He conceded. We would be Magic buddies. Oh yeah, dude, we could go play Magic together, which I think is awesome. Like, we could just go down to your local game store. Yeah, so we beat that guy. He didn't really think that we were too serious. He didn't think that we were going to be able to turn around and just bop him. And we did. We turned around and just swung out for the fences. Elves got crazy buff. You know what I mean? I got a lot of decks that don't do what the elves do. A lot of times I play really slow decks. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm talking like control decks where I just sit here and just kill off your dudes and counter your spells, and this hand looks great if this guy stays alive. But, oh, well, never mind. This guy, like, low-key, when I see this start, I think they're cheating. And I'm not serious. This is actually a possibility. When I see double Leyline into turn 1, the namesake card, I think it's over. It's over. He will kill me in 2 turns. I will be dead in 2 turns. I could block. It doesn't matter. I will die in 2 turns. If not, like, literally this turn. Like, that's how crazy fast this deck's about to hit me. No, he's going to kill me next turn, not this one. Okay. I hate this deck with a passion. And him starting off with double Leyline is insane. I could kill one of the Leylines, actually. That will slow him down a little bit, but it will not make a big difference. I think that's oh, do I think I'm going to die right here? Hold up. If he goes... Oh, yeah. If he has 1 burn spell, we're dead. This will get +2 for each burn spell he casts, and he copies it. I have to kill one of those enchantments, and I don't want to. This does not progress me too much. It just kind of hopes that I don't die. Like, he's pretty much going to kill me anyway. He can only play 4 of the same card in his deck. I'm gonna make him block. I'm gonna make him block. He didn't. Oh, okay. We have a chance. It's not a. I do not have hope. I do not have faith, but I will give it a shot. So if he doesn't kill us right now, which... Oh, we won! I can't believe it. Bro, I'm telling you, I thought we were going to lose. I've lost to that deck so many times, man. So many times. It's so fast. Like, it's faster than me, and I can win on turn 4 consistently. And it's faster than me. It kills me so fast. He gives his...
What's the card?
So let me explain. Let me go show you just a quick. Let me give you. I'll just show you the 3 cards, 4-ish. You know that that it's based off of. So this one, it says if the card is in your opening hand, you can start the game with it on the battlefield. And it says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery that targets a single creature you control, you can pay 1, and if you do, you copy that spell. Okay. So the namesake of the card is I don't know if I'm spelling that right. Yeah, there it is. So the namesake of the card is Slick Shot Show Off. So he's got flying, he's got haste, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, he gets +2 until end of turn. And so you obviously are casting a spell. Let me show you a little bit about what the Oh, I gotta switch it to Pioneer. There it is. So, they play a lot of versions of this card. They're different names, but there's a lot of versions of this card that give a creature +3/+1. Well, Slickshot already got +2 for you casting it, but then it gets copied. So, you're basically giving +5/+5, +5 attack, twice, right? So, you're hitting for like 10 to 12 if you only have 1 creature. The other creature he had was a turn 1 Heartfire. Hold on. Heartfire hero. And what this one says is, whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, it gets a 1/1 counter. And then when it dies, it deals damage to each opponent. So what they will do is they will buff this thing up like crazy by giving it +1 counters, plus the +3, +3, +3. And then they'll end up playing something that says, let me see if I can show you. This guy. And what it will say is it will pay 1 red mana. It says target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target. And so they'll fling it at your face, but remember when the Heartfire hero dies, he already deals damage equal to his power anyway. So say he turn 1 he swings for 6, or no, not turn 1 he plays a dude, turn 2 he like swings for like 6 or 7, and then they'll like fling it at your face, and then this guy will deal damage equal to its power, but then when he dies he also deals damage equal to his power. They can kill you on like turn 3. It's so fast. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's... Yeah, well, it's also a large portion of the meta. Like, if you see somebody immediately play, like, a black-red land, you immediately think of this deck. Like, you just go. And then, like, sometimes I've played against someone, and they just have that double leyline opener, and you're like, how, bro? It's 4 cards out of your 60. Like, how is that possible, man, for you to have that double opening start? Like, but we got really lucky right there. We did. This hand is... fine. It's not great. It's fine. If the turn 1 elf dies, we are pretty slow. Sacrifice this creature, deal damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature. Okay, that's not too bad. Immobilize says whenever this creature attacks, create a 1/1 attacking warrior. Okay, so he's a little bit of Mardu. Mardu is red, white, and black. He might try to kill this War Master. Nope, he's not. He's playing straight up just mobilize. Whenever this creature attacks, create 2 tapped 1/1 attacking warriors. Wow. They get sacrificed at the end of turn. Wow, they're gonna get a lot of dudes because this one's got to mobilize 2, this one's got to mobilize 2, this one's got to mobilize 1. That's a lot of warriors. That's a lot of dudes. He killed my guy, which I don't like. So next round, if everybody's alive right now, hold on, what's this guy? Trample haste, whenever another creature you control enters, double this creature's power. Oh, I see. So he's gonna get a lot of power. So every time a dude enters, which he's got all these immobilized, he's gonna get double power, double power, double power, double power. Wow, that's really cool. I've never seen that. That's actually sick. That's actually sick. So we just lost because he's got 32 power with trample and haste. Good for you, man. That was cool. I've never seen that. That was a new strat. That was a new strat. I like that. I've never seen that strat at all. I didn't even know what dude was doing. I was like, bro's not doing anything. And then all of a sudden we were dead. And I was like, hell yeah, I like that. I like seeing stuff that's new. That was turn 4 win. Yeah, so there's a lot of turn 4 wins, I guess, in this kind of like aggressive meta. True. I mean, they are. I mean, there was only one goblin technically on the battlefield. They were all like human. They were all technically human warriors, but you know, it's cool. There was only one, but he did his thing. Yeah, he did do his thing. You're right. You're right. I'm not sitting here saying that elves is amazing, but oh, so this guy's playing a really cool deck too. I have played against it. Basically, do you know what poison counters are? Yeah, it took a lot of setup, but yeah, that one card was pretty crazy. So basically that card said that he doubles. So poison says that if a player has 10 poison counters, they immediately die, no matter how much health they have. And so they have poison in this particular thing. It says when this creature you control becomes a target of a spell or ability, get a poison counter. I'm curious. I'm not going to block. He's going to get poison. He's going to give me 1 poison right now. If I get 10, I die, no matter how much health I have, no matter what. And he has ways of giving me poison. This creature is going to have Toxic 1, so we got 1 poison counter right now. If we ever hit 10, we will immediately die. I'm going to hope to kill him before I hit 10, but his whole deck is based around trying to give more poison counters and more poison counters and more poison counters and so forth. He keeps looking at my card, but he's only got blue and green mana open, so I'm kind of curious on what it is exactly he wants to do. Like, he's got something he can do, because he keeps looking, but he technically has not. Like, we've got a really big board for, this is turn 3, by the way. This is our turn 3, and we will win next round if he doesn't handle one if not both of these creatures. Honestly, even if he handles, oh, what's this? What's he doing? What's he doing? As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may exile any number of green cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Choose a target creature, and I didn't read the rest of it. Choose like a creature with mana value less than X. Search your library for a creature card with the same name as that creature and put it on the battlefield. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we got another Rot Priest, which is just again, he's trying to get as much poison counters as possible. And he's up to 2. Rot Priest gives another 1 whenever it's become the target of a spell. So if he targets it with like a plus spell or any kind of spell at all, like he just targeted just now with March. So now we've got 2 counters. They could each give 1. I'm not letting him hit me with them again. I've got enough blockers now. I feel pretty confident. But it's not looking good. It looks like he's a combo deck to try to get as many poison counters, but we're going a lot faster than I think he's ready. I mean, keep in mind, this was turn 3. We win right now, for the record. There's nothing he can do that can prevent me from winning right now. Nothing. So, we win. I mean, the only thing, okay, there is one thing. Something that says, like, prevent all damage dealt this turn is something that he could do. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, there is such thing as called a fog. So if he says, like, prevent all combat damage that is dealt this turn, then he could prevent it. But that's about it. We're going to give everybody +2/+2 and Death Touch, and we're just going to kind of attack and see what happens. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what options he's got. I mean, he's got 3 mana open, all of which are like blue and green. So a fog would prevent him from dying, but I don't know if that would really do anything other than just postpone the inevitable death. He has 2 blockers, but even if he blocks both, he needs to get rid of a 3rd creature because he's at 9 and everybody that is attacking is at least 5. But then he would lose both of his creatures even if he did that. I'm just curious. I'm just going to wait for it to play out and see how it goes. He's looking at it. He's highlighting some cards in his hand. He's trying to figure out if he can do it. Like, he's trying to do the math, I would assume, in his head. To see if he can live, to see if he can... We're at 2 poison counters. He would need to be able to do a lot of shenanigans. I don't think that he can pull out, but I could be wrong. So this gives me 2 more poison counters. We're up to 4. He gets another Rot Priest. If he targets 1 more again, then we'll get 3 more and go to 7. But I don't know if he can target... If he had like enough to target 2 more times instead of just 1 more time, like if he targets 1 more time, then we would go to 7. But if he has 2 more targets, we go to 10 and we die. He's counting. He's running out of time. His clock is now on the thing. Okay. So he did manage to survive the turn by removing one of our creatures temporarily. But again, we're at 4 right now. Okay, cool. I was going to say, we've got 4 counters. We got enough attackers. I don't see a way that he comes out of this, but I was wondering. It was a little bit closer than I'm giving it credit. But we had to race him, and it was pretty fast. Yeah, he was doing the math, and he's like, I don't think I can come out of this, which happens. I mean, it happens. We were a little bit faster. He was really close to pulling it off. He was really close. But like, elves is so fast. Like, you see that on turn 1 and turn 2 are set up. You know what I mean? But if they don't answer my guys that tap for mana, I've got so much mana on like turn 3 that I can literally just go like elf, 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 and like I just blow up the board with elves. This one does have turn 1, turn 2 play, assuming they don't answer it. These 2 cards right here are a little clunky. They're a little bit weird. They're situational cards. They're not cards that you typically like. Yeah, they can get out of control. Like, Basically, this guy taps for a lot of mana. I need a card for him to invest this mana in. Like, it's cool that he taps for a lot of mana, but if I can't use that mana, he's not exactly as useful. He's kind of like a huge... He's an amazing creature for our deck. I'm getting super tired of them to start turn 1 Fatal Push. I'm getting really tired of it. But, like, if he just kills this one right here, and we have 3 3-drops with only 2 lands, we're in trouble. We're not in a good spot. So he looks at our hand. He's definitely going to take one of the Archdruids. There's no doubt. There's no doubt that he takes one of them. I feel like there's no reason for him to take anything else. Oh, he took the Shaman. That's the weirdest thing he could have taken, I think. The Shaman takes a lot of setup. Okay, I mean, I'm down. He must have removal, is the only thing I can think of, is that he's like, oh, I'm not worried about that, I'll just kill it. You know what I mean? This creature right here is really cool. It's called Fear of Missing Out, a little FOMO action. It says that whenever this card attacks, if it's the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more different card types in your graveyard, you get to untap a creature and get an additional combat phase. What's up, Alex? Yeah, dude, I play all the time. I played last night. I went to Magic and played. Like, I play literally all the time. And I've been streaming it on Twitch. Ooh, that's kind of scary. I've been playing it a lot on Twitch, but I haven't streamed it on TikTok. Yeah, draft was awesome. If he destroys all creatures right now, I'm in trouble. If he destroys all creatures, we probably are just dead. We're just over. Like, he might just do that. And if he does, he does not. He's Greasefang. He's a combo. Oh, we're in trouble still. We're at 20. He's about to get a lot of dudes. He's going to hit us for, I think, 13. 13 is a lot. 13 is a lot. Can we win through that is a serious question that I think the answer is yes. I've got to do some math. True. Green-white tokens. Alright. Can we win still? Hold on. If I go Chord into... I'm going to try. It's going to have to be through one... Alright, X equals 2. Auto pay this. X equals 2. There's one card that can get us out, and this is going to be really close. I don't think so. Yeah, but Let's attack all out here. Yeah, all 3 attackers. Attack with all. Actually, if we just don't attack with this guy, he's looking at lethal right now. If he has a remove... Alright, so he's looking at lethal right now. He has to block. He's not taking any extra damage, but we're not losing any dudes. Does he have any more in his graveyard? He doesn't. If he has a way to discard... Okay, he does. He's got the way. Okay. He needed a way to discard this card out of his hand, and he had it, unfortunately. But if he didn't have that way, we won. So it was really niche. He's a combo deck that what he does is they still do those draft tournaments? Yeah, every time. Yeah, they do it every Friday. Draft is on Fridays. So let me show you what he was doing, because it was a little confusing because they don't let me actually take the time.
Right now, right?
No, we're just playing real people. So, Bronzy, this is what the dude was doing. Let me explain it to you. It says, at the beginning of combat on your turn, you can return a vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It will gain haste, and then you can return it to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. And the main target is let me show you. This one. So it's 8 mana, but your goal is to discard it into the graveyard, and then that card that I just showed you, every round on combat will bring it back from the graveyard. And so it's got flying, first strike, vigilance, and obviously he gives it haste. And whenever it attacks, it creates 2 4/4s that also have flying and vigilance. So it's hitting you for essentially 13. Well, he hit me for 13 once, but the 4/4, like this went back to his hand, and then the 4/4s had to block. So I told myself, well, if he doesn't have a way of getting it back into the graveyard for him to bring it back out of the graveyard, then we win. Why did you shave? Why? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why? Like, why not just buzz it? Why shaved it?
I need to start playing it.
Hey, Bronze. Hey, by the way, just letting you know, Alex and Bronzy, we were just talking about draft. They have draft in this, in Arena. This is a great hand. I know it's only got 1 land, but it's got 2 dorks just in case he answers one. And if he doesn't answer one, this is a turn 4 win. Like, if he just wants to go for card, this is a turn 4 win. I don't like the fact that he started with a blue-black land. That tells me he's ooh! Can we team to like 2v2? I don't think so. Yeah, Magic. It's on your computer. It's also on your phone. It's also on whatever. It's in everything. It's on your apps. But yeah, there is draft on this. Mockingbird. So is he like the blue-black tempo bounce deck? This is gonna get real nasty for him. Oh, he destroyed it. I was about to say, if he doesn't destroy my 1-drop, he's in trouble. I mean, now we're in trouble. Well, they used to have, Lady and I played it all the time on Xbox. There was something called Magic Origins, and they did have 2-headed giants on that, which is what it's called. And it allowed you to, you could play 2v2 against other players. And it was really cool. You could see both players' hands, and I would tell her, like, oh, do that, and I'll do this, and then, whatever.
Always got room. The housewarming party has arrived. Take a break, will ya?
we started with one land, and we still have one land. But I told myself, at the beginning, I was like, if he doesn't kill my 1-drop, which he did, he killed it. But I told myself if he didn't, we win on turn 4. Now we're really far behind because he killed the 1-drop. He tapped our other elf, which is really essentially kind of like killing it. Yeah, but buddy, I can't play PvP games. I can't. People don't like those. People don't like this, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But I play this in my free time. It's a little bit different. This is I can turn this on, play this for like 20 minutes or an hour, and it won't make a big difference. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I don't need. We can still win this. This is still winnable. It's just scary. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this, Alex. How about that? Marathon's coming out. I don't know, at some point. People are going to say it's going to be terrible. I'm still going to play it a couple times on stream. He said play Night Rain with... Hey, yeah, you can play Night Rain with me. It's going to be a multiplayer, Battle Royale, Souls-like... It's going to be a Souls game that's multiplayer, and you drop in like a Battle Royale would.
Back in the day, we would have streamed our PvPs on Wizards. We would have gone famous low.
You may or may not be right. I don't know about famous. Famous is a stretch, but... This is going to be a really close game. This is about to go to be a really close game. I'm really scared about these flyers. We're gonna need to make sure that we have answers to these flyers, but depending on how much interaction, like if he kills this, it's over. Like it's over. He thought sees me. That's gonna make a big difference, but yeah, I can't get back into it now, Bronze. It would take way too much investment, probably, and some money to get back in, to get my character back up and running. Not even talking about just playing. I'm talking about just like.
Sit down. We think you're like.
Oh, dude, no, he tapped my dude, man. Fuck this guy. I'm not gonna lie, that was the worst matchup I've ever played. I'd rather lose drastically than lose slowly like that. That was awful. No, I can't get back into it. I've got back on my account in the last 5 years, and I'm like, dude, it would take so much effort to get my character back to where I'm happy. You know what I mean? So much effort. No, we really were, Bronzy. No, he's not kidding, and he's not even exaggerating. You could come spectate people as they were playing, and you wouldn't get to see their cards necessarily, but you would get to see them actually playing the game. And we would have people like when me and him when we showed up, like we were literally top 5 in the world, and people would show up to watch us play, dude. Like dozens of people would show up to watch us play. It was a lot. And there'd be like the whole crowd would be like, Ron's gonna win, Ron's gonna win, and I'd be like, guys, positivity. I'm positive Ron's gonna win. I'm like, dude, it's crazy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We need to draw a land right now. That is a land. That is good. Double strike? Fudge. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, me too, but I don't know how they could possibly do it. I don't know how they could possibly do it on, It's making me typing so hard, wow. I was like, what minigame is this on Clair Obscura? Why would you think? No. No, we're dead here. Man, turn 3 kill is crazy. Brother, just Gwent was, yeah, that was a Witcher. There was a Witcher card game. Well, Bronzy, just put your glasses back on. I took my glasses off because my face is sweating. It's making just wipe your face, put your glasses back on. Yeah, and just do the good old, you know, that motion. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this hand's trash. I'm gonna keep it. Just do the good old that face and everything. I never did play Gwent though, Boston. I thought about it because I played so much Magic, but I don't like getting into extra card games because they cost more money. From what? From squinting? Stop squinting! Oh, well, I didn't know if it cost money on digital then. Oh. I think it's funny when people come in and they're like, Doug, why is it so repetitive? Oh, and I just closed the Texas Beach. Fantastic. One sec. Texas Beach. Come back to me. Oh, what am I doing? Resolve that. This is gonna be painful. Pass. No blocks. No pass. My turn. Did you really? I did not think you played. That's what's up. This is actually basically mono green elves. Basically. I really don't want to go searching for the other Werefox bodyguard. We all know the best color and race in MTG, boys. Honestly, the best color is probably blue. Secret. I used to be a part owner of a comic book store in California. That's pretty sick. What happened? Like, why are you no longer part owner? Like, or why did you get out of that? I mean, comic book store. That's annoying. We're fine. Why are you no longer a part owner of the comic book store? That sucks. Okay. I mean, I'm glad you changed your mind. What made you change your mind? How long did you have to be there before you could make that decision? I was thinking about going to Colorado to do that. That's where I was going. We're dead, by the way. Yeah, I wish. Me too, Bronze. Wait. So, but how do those two things correlate? I don't want you to go through with what you got to do, but like, how are those two relatable? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to ask? I don't understand how those are. Oh. Oh, it wasn't, you weren't choosing. Oh, Bronzy and I were misreading. Yeah, no, we were trying to figure out we were going to places to choose to do that. You were just, your body was doing it. Got it. I was totally, yeah, my fault. Reading the wrong room.
Want it to be somewhere beautiful to live our last days.
Got you, got you. Ooh, what a good start for you and a bad start for me. That's really not good. I like his dog companion. If he kills this, I'm just gonna scoop and go to the next one because I don't feel like suffering. Oh, good. I did. If you want to go look at the latest video I just posted, I cheesed the shit out of the last boss. Yep. I just one-shot him. I couldn't beat him. He was too hard. He's actually, as far as I can remember, he's the only boss that I've actually just straight up given up. I wasn't good enough. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. And Yes. Yes. You went out with the Fromunda? I don't know what that means, but yes. I don't know what that means, though.
It's the cheese for London.
Oh. I didn't know that Fromunda is a cheese. Like, it would have been like brie or something. I would have been like, yeah, like what's another one? Gouda? Some Gouda? Some mozzarella? I would have got it. But yes, I went out with some cheese, man. I couldn't beat him. And I genuinely don't think that there's been another game in every Souls game and everything that I've given up and been like hard stuck. You know what I mean? I've beat every boss. At some point, I've beat every boss that I've come up to. Not that guy. I even went way out of my way to get to do a different cheese that still took skill. I went out of my way to get a lot of resources. I spent 2 whole streams getting one of my characters completely ready to fight him. Still wasn't successful. And then I couldn't beat him, so I just said F it and just one-shot him. Just one shot, just bow. Dead and gone. I had to. It was either that or we don't beat him. It was, you know what I mean? At least we went out with a W. At least we went out on a W. I mean, it wasn't a cheat. It is a build. It's just, I didn't want to one-shot him. I wanted to have a strong character to where I still had to dodge and all that jazz and learn his moveset. But I wasn't actually able to learn his moveset. I wasn't. I tried and tried and tried. I wasn't making any progress. I was just dying on the first time he'd swing his sword. And so I just decided, you know what? Just one-shot him. It's a build. It is. It's just a dumb one. I didn't like using it. I didn't want to do it, but it was either that or give up. So, I mean, it's kind of one of the same. Yeah, some feta, yeah. For sure. The fact that you've got 2 Arclight Phoenixes in the grave right now is just stupid. Wow. Yep, that's it. I'm not fighting. All these decks that just sit here and just destroy all your stuff is so annoying. So annoying. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He likes Beast.
Feta is so good though.
Never had Feta. Never had Feta. I'm fed up with you. I'm just kidding. Bad joke?
And run to that exit is.
Yeah, you do got some bad jokes, Thug. You do, man. I'd be like, Thug, what does that even mean, man? And you were like, bad joke, my bad. I'm like, huh, every night. It seems like an every night. I'm like, come on, what does it even mean?
Just things bad jokes. Just feel like people are riot.
Bad jokes are jokes that we don't understand. And Ryan doesn't understand. A lot of the time. I'm just like, I don't get it. I blame TikTok censorship. You're probably right about that. TikTok censorship is pretty... It's weird, man. You literally can say... I've had people actually like say bad, like cuss words in the chat, but then it'll filter something else that's completely irrelevant or completely sane and completely natural to say, and it'll get filtered. You know what I mean? Which makes no sense. You do get a lot of dark humor. Sometimes that dark humor severely like blurs the lines. No, like I don't know about yours, Thug. You probably are on the same page, but like his will sometimes severely be on the edge of like, are you okay? Like, bro, you couldn't have said that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you can say that. You know what I mean? But it's all good. So,
It's a... I don't say like nervous.
yeah, but you can say it. See, the trick is, Bronzy, you should say it out loud. He said, damn this censorship. Did I beat Simon? Yeah, Kyle. Didn't you ask that yesterday and I answered your question yesterday? But yes, Kyle, we did beat Simon. As a matter of fact, it's already posted as a video. You can go see it. It's the last video we just posted earlier today. Yeah, so Bronzy, the trick is you say it out loud.
Speaks out loud. Strangers are my family.
I do say, yeah, no, I'm talking about like you should say it out loud, but don't type it. And then it's like you said it. Smother them in American cheese slices. Turn them into some grilled cheese. Grilled Simon. I'm not gonna lie. I just wasn't very good. I couldn't do. I wasn't good enough to beat Simon, man. He just over here like a child. It's like Hey, at least I'm not. At least I'm man enough to admit. What up, CJ? At least I'm man enough to admit that I wasn't good enough. That was them.
Love hurts is funny.
Love hurts. I'll have to Google it. Help me, Ryan. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Surely you don't have some kind of one-mana counterspell. Yeah, surely you don't have a one-mana counterspell. Nah. No, I've got a really nice robe. You want to see it? Sure. I was like, what? It's not the I don't feel anything, it's the things I feel are pleasant. You know what's weird? I've never understood the whole numb thing. Like, there is such thing, like, I know that there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't give a shit, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that I'm, like, numb to whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, just because I don't care doesn't mean I don't feel. I don't quite get the numb thing. I just stopped caring about certain things. That's all. He's got 2 mana, can tap some dudes. I wish he would pay that mana to ascend this spirit. I'm gonna try to bodyguard that 4/4. How much mana do we have if we do? We got 3 mana if we do. We're definitely gonna play at least 1. If he tries to tap anybody. The only thing I felt in the last 10 years was my sister passing. I'm numb to pretty much everything. That's why I play so many video games. That's kind of what the gist. That's kind of the Expedition 33 feels the same. Like, you're in the kind. Y'all are in the kind of the same mindset. See, I'm not that way. You know, that was a little bit to do about... It's kind of a little bit to do with Expedition 33. I know that y'all don't know the actual, like, story behind the game too much, or y'all weren't able to pay as much attention to that. But that kind of touches that exact same mindset, talking about the numbing, the games, the life sucks, but we disappear into false realities type of thing. We were talking about that yesterday on stream as well. We will beat this elves deck. We will. It's just a small matter of time. It's just not like a couple turns.
We smile and smile too. In that subject.
Really? Because the Smile and Smile 2 look creepy as hell. It didn't even look. It didn't. It looked scary as stuff. You know what I'm saying? It looked bad. Didn't like that. Didn't like that one bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get a 1-drop 1/1. It taps for mana at the end of turn. That's kind of similar to the game, Expedition 33. They're just grieving, and they're not handling their grief. He's got 3 mana. I know some things he can do with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Trauma made me a horrible person for years and cost me everything I am trying to be better. To see that trauma that follows me around, it's not...
Oh. That is, yeah. That's what... Like, they don't do a very good job of advertising the story.
Much honesty from the hill. Shut up now.
No, you're good, buddy. I kind of want a Coco just to see. That'll tap 2 dudes. I want a Coco while I've got opportunities. Ooh, those sound really good.
Yes, thin crust combo.
It does sound really good. You and Saul focus on people who wanted to take their life for granted. That doesn't have anything to do with mental health issues. So, he either wins now or... either he wins now or we win next round. It doesn't matter. He's got to kill us. We're at 12. They're all flying. He can tap somebody. We have one guy with reach. He's just going to swing out. I will block probably the biggest one, which is this one, he can make it a 4/4. Even if this dies, I don't care. We take 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We go to 3 at 1 block. Yeah, okay. He sees the writing on the wall too. He was trying. It does. A lot of the games had certain outcomes that push the people to see how previous their life was in a weird way. Yeah, but like, just because you're like, that's like saying you're taking a rich person, you're taking away all their money, and then making them realize how valuable their money was because they were just blowing it away. That doesn't have anything to do with mental instability or depression. Like they're having a great life, and all you did was say they're not living the way that they should with the amount of money they got. You know what I mean? Like that I disagree. I disagree. I don't feel like I'm understanding the message that you or they have. I don't. Now the smile, you got me on that one. I won't watch the movie, but I understand it. I can see the reason behind the smile. But the Saw games and no. Lost me. I get what you're saying as far as like some people are not like that are living their life to like in a way, you know what I mean? But taking away their money or putting their life in jeopardy does not make them like respected even more. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I'm not comprehending. I'm not following. Why is this dude not choosing this card? Alright, good. He finally did. His little lion went into place. I like his little lion. His little lion's kind of sick. I get this little thopter. That's the only pet I got. That's the only companion I got. I feel like his sleeves say he's playing black, but his avatar says he's playing white-green. So I don't know. We're about to see what kind of colors he's playing. He's playing white-red. Whenever another creature enters, gain 1 life. Okay, he's gonna need to gain a lot. Of, wait, is that when another creature you control enters? Okay, I was going to say. A lot of elves already. A lot of elves. We should be able to collect a company next turn, and we will collect a company next turn, and then hopefully we hit like a War Master, and if we hit a War Master we can play a Jaspera Sentinel, make more. If we don't hit a War Master, hopefully that means we hit multiple other dudes that give our team go big, and then we can just swing. But if he takes out one of our mana dorks, we'll have, we'll still have plenty, apparently, because he didn't. And I will play this land instead of that land, and I will say elf, and I will go. We're going to play Collected Company, see if he does anything he didn't. I don't really care about these. I kind of want to get the mana dorks, but we don't have anything for the mana dorks, so I'm just going to get this one, and...
He did what he did.
10-4. If this guy has like a board wipe, we're in trouble. But if not, we are in a pretty good spot considering this is turn 3. Yeah, I don't know. Battle Cry. Enters or dies. Get a 1. No, this isn't. This is on PC. I mean, you can play it on your phone too if you wanted to. They have Magic on Xbox, but name, it's giving a Yu-Gi-Oh vibe, but better. What? Oh, I'm just covering Magic the Gathering. I don't know why. It's just called Magic the Gathering Arena, which is what it's called. Deals 1 damage. Okay. Friday the 13th and Halloween are my favorite slasher movies. I've never seen them either. That's why I don't know which one's Freddy, which one's Jason, which one's Michael, which one's... I think there was one that started with a C. Now, skills, I will say you can play this completely free, and they do give you free decks to play. And the more you play, the more in-game currency you'll get. But if you really just wanted to dump a bunch of money into it, you could do that too. Okay, well, that's a lot. That's a lot, brother. Do you know how much money 6K is, man? That's a lot of money. That's more money than I made, taxes-wise, in the last, like, 2 years combined together. Bro, the government looks at my, my taxes, and they're like, nah, you're good, man. Better like next year. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Bronzy, that'll buy you 2 raid DLCs. That's funny. No, yeah, Destiny 2 is Destiny 2 is kind of like that too. They're like free game. They're like free game. By the way, you can play this like. By the way, the free content on Destiny 2 is become super pathetic because like you can't play certain like you can't play like certain you can play certain raids in a few dungeons. I think there's like 2 dungeons now. Dude, Sky was bad. We need a lord right now. Like, we need a lord. We are playing Magic of the Gathering. This is what I do in my off time, and we will be playing some
Yes, I do. There's a Star Wars crossover this December and you got all HD skins already.
What the flip, dude? Good for him. I mean, dude's rolling in money. He'll tell you he's not, and I like, bruh, he is though. He'll straight up tell you no, I'm not, bruh. And I'm like, dude, yeah, yeah, you are, dude. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, he's worked for it. I'm not saying that he's not. Not me. I don't even spend money on games. I mean, I'll buy a game if that's what you mean, but like, I won't, Well, yeah, but to be fair, Bronze, I had a really good job whenever I spent money on Destiny and Apex. I didn't spend any money on Destiny in the last like in the last year that I played, I didn't spend a penny. Like maybe I bought one thing, you know what I mean? But I didn't feel like I didn't spend any money in the last year that I played, or the last 6 months or something like that. Ever since I like quit the job. But when I was making good money, I was making some really good money, and then I did spend money on it for sure, for sure. I used to drop $100 on Apex every 2 weeks. Just like every 2 weeks for no reason, just drop $100 just because I got paid weekly and I was getting a lot of good money. You have every ultimate in the Descendants. Oh my gosh, brother. I needed you on my squad when I needed... Like, I needed people to play with. I streamed the first Descendants for, like, a solid week and a half. I put myself in debt a long time ago on a credit card. I just kept putting more and more and more on a credit card. And I put myself into, like, a crazy debt. Oh, I hate this deck. On this Disney game. It was a Disney game. I go broke buying Star Wars lightsabers and Legos. Oh, goodness. I grinded for one. I almost got him. Can you kill me? It's gonna be pretty close. If he doesn't kill me here, we're not... I mean, well, if he kills my 2-2. So he's gonna hit me really hard. But he's down to 2 cards in hand, and he's only got 9. Where it's... We're in trouble? We're at 3. But we're not in a bad spot. It looks like we're in a bad spot. We're not in a bad spot. Worth. Alright. We can win next turn if he doesn't kill us now, but we're at 3, and the Heartfire Hero will probably... This is a good... let's go to blockers. Let's block here, 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 here. Let's actually take this one off and block here instead. And this one. Everybody's being blocked. We do have one combat trick if he just tries to pump. We have one trick up our sleeve. So here's... He said good game. He thinks it's over. Joke's on you, sucker. It ain't over. Now I say good game back. Because now it's over. Bitch. How you like it? Sorry. Yeah. Bye. Man, I hate when people talk smack. He's over here spamming. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. And I'm like, it ain't over till it's over, baby. I'm sorry. I got a little hype there. Not gonna lie. I think that was funny. I like beating people that way. Why are you buying a new motherboard and CPU next month? I mean, probably right about being worth, but why? You don't... Isn't yours... I mean, I know yours is a little outdated, but you've made it... You've maintained it so good, and like the quality and stuff that you play and make content and all that is also really good. Why are you doing that? Just wondering. Also curious, why don't just wait till like, I don't know, like Cyber Monday sale or whatever back in like near Black Friday area. Like, wait for it to go on discount, I guess. This hand is the absolute bee's knees, but we need this guy to... We need him not to kill my guys, which he probably will because he's a Yuri on deck. But Bronzy, did you hear me? The guy's name is the Prince of Darkness. I like that. If he kills this War Master, we are not looking great. If we draw a land... No, we don't need a land. We don't need a land. I don't even know what we need. Because we're gonna cord. I mean, a land would be pretty good if we cord. Yeah, that'd be probably fine. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna go with another War Master. He might actually counter this one. He's got the mana open. Yeah, I would say he's probably got like no more lies. That's a no more lies. That's okay. I feel like if he's countering no more lies right there, he doesn't have like the temp. It's all good. I ask. 1 second. Let's see if he's got second. No, if he has a second no more lies, we're not looking great. Hold on. Second no more lies would be kind of sad. Our hand kind of relied on these double War Masters. Yeah, second no more lies is kind of sad. I mean, we're still doing damage, but I feel like if he's countering that, though, he doesn't have the removal. Like, he doesn't have a board clear, he doesn't have temporary lockdown. He's still got 5 cards in hand, though, and we haven't progressed our board at all because he has been countering all of our spells, which is fine. If we had all the cards that we're supposed to have in our deck, we'd have Cavernous Souls, and that wouldn't have been a problem. But we don't have Cavernous Souls because we don't have all the cards. I think we should try to Archdruid. Again, if he... No. Maybe we just... if we play Llanowar Elves, we can also... Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Llanowar Elves. See what happens. See what he does. We're not in a great spot, but no attacks. I just want to see what he, like, I'm hoping he does something, then we can cord for something. I don't know, I'm a little scared. He's kind of at the spot where he can easily just counter my stuff. Memory Deluge is good for us. Well, not good for us. I mean, he might be digging for something. He gets 2 cards out of his top 4. If he just gets a board wipe right here, we're probably dead. Yeah, there's the verdict. Do we have anything? We can get something that costs 2. We're probably dead here. War Master's probably our best hit, but it's not looking good. We need it. We need to get the Cavern of Souls in order for us to fight blue-white decks like this. This is exactly the deck that my buddy plays. And I fight him all the time, but I do own Cavern of Souls in real life. This is a decent start, but more than likely he's just going to have another board wipe effect soon. He can make a token. He can make a fish. Oh, he's got Wandering Ember too. That's not that bad. He'll definitely exile this dude, gain 2 life. That's not the biggest. That's not the biggest thing. That's not a big problem. I mean, it sucks. It is. It's our last War Master. Actually, no, wait, you just plussed? Why would you just plus? Oh, you're gonna wipe the board anyway. That's why. Yep, another verdict. And if we top deck a land, we get a Collected Company, but we're so far behind now. He's got 3 cards in hand, but he's got a Wandering Emperor on the battlefield. Not too concerning. We don't have enough for the Coco. We just pass. We can get rid of the token pretty easily with Bodyguard. We need a land pretty bad. Double verdict is really scary. Like, it's just so hard to come back from. But we do have 2 Cocos. Like, they're coming. They're coming. So, You know what I could do is I could play the bodyguard, and we could trade both the. I can get rid of both of the tokens. It's probably not worth. Three colorless. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You're putting Urion in your hand. This is not really worth playing, but I don't have no other choice. Yeah, I don't think we can come back from this, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but we're gonna keep trying. At least until I see something a little bit... I need a little bit more writing on the wall, because he's only at 10. He's only at 10, he's used 2 verdicts, and I do have 2 Cocos if I draw another land, and I can try to, like, squeeze that in. Five, 6, 7. Like, right now would be the perfect time. No, this is pretty rough. That puts it at 7. We need to land right now. Well, we did get it. If he's got No More Lies, he's got the mana for No More Lies open right now. If he has No More Lies right now, it's over. I mean, it's not looking good even if he doesn't, but at least his 7/7 doesn't have trample. No, he had the No More Lies. He just has it all. Double board wipe, triple counterspell. We couldn't do nothing, man. I'm not gonna lie. We could have if we had like Cavern of Souls, but I don't think I think Cavern of Souls is a rare on this and not a mythic. Which doesn't make sense because in real life it is a mythic. If it is a mythic, I could craft it. I have 10. I don't wanna, but I could since we've been playing this deck the most. But I don't think that... I think it's a rare. Oh, Bronzy, I was asking you, why not wait until, oh, it is a mythic. We can craft them. Why not just wait until, like, a sale for your CPU and motherboard, and also, also, why do you need a new one? Your stuff, it looks great. There we go. That's a little bit better. Nope, didn't mean to click that. Done. That was really close. I think if we did have Cavern there so that he couldn't counter my 2 War Masters early on, the War Masters would have got a little out of hand. The cord would have been able to pop off. We would have gotten... Yeah, like no, I'm convinced. I'm convinced because he would have had to have the actual single target removal. This is going to be pretty... This is going to be pretty good, because, like, imagine, like, we're still playing against another Urion deck. It looks like a Urion deck. I can't quite see it. Let's keep 7. Is that Urion? No, it's Kahira. Ooh, that's pretty sick. I haven't seen a Kahira deck. Usually blue-white's also Kahira, though. It could be blue-white. What's the sleeves this dude's using? Leyline of Sanctity, huh? Ooh, some crazy enchantments. Okay, so he started off by putting... What is that? Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy. Creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Pretty sick, pretty sick. We got one answer for that in our deck. We're gaining him a lot of life by getting a lot of elves, but that's not a problem. Our deck's kind of good at that anyway. No big deal, no big deal. This is looking pretty good unless he... Whenever a creature you control enters, gain 1 life. His creatures enter tapped thing actually is kind of hurting the cord plan. But I'm just gonna... Do I attack here? We hit him for 2, 4, 6, 9. No, I'm just gonna go no attacks. We can cord for... No, actually, I lied. I will attack. I will attack, and the reason being is because next round we have enough mana and creatures and everything anyway just to pump the whole squad and kill no matter how much life he's got. Unless he kills either the War Master or the Archdruid, but if he spends his mana doing that... what did he just do? What? I don't actually know what he did. Why is it glowing? Why is that one glowing? Oh, did he foretell a card? Is that what that is? I don't know what he did. But, do we win? I'm gonna go with Collected Company here. Get 2 Shamans. They don't trigger because of Leyline, and this targets. Resolves. 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 Oh, we tap this guy for mana. We activate his ability. We say next, and we attack with all. That's exactly 5 attackers. He's at exactly 20 health. And that's 21 points of damage. Let's go, baby. I mean, that's cool. His deck was just... I mean, it didn't do anything except for play a bunch of enchantments that actually weren't threatening. Okay. Hey, listen. I'm gonna briefly end my live. I'm gonna get some Elden Ring set up, and then we'll be playing some Elden Ring in probably a little less than an hour. Just want y'all to know. I'll see y'all in a bit.